Yo, this video is for my kind-hearted peeps out there that have known everything that's been going on and either it mentally stood by me in prayer or something like that. I mean, just because you didn't intervene or do anything, not your problem, like at all. That's not your job. But I just want to leave you a positive message. Hold on. If you watched my last message with little Papa Bear to the Popo, hating on corruption. Yeah, I'm a little worked up. I need to go from Papa Bear to Care Bear real quick. Actually, hold on. Fuck this professionalism. Let's break out the Marley, baby. There we go. All right, chill mode. Hey, I just want to remind you guys to always use your heart. Stay positive in life. I'm sorry. I'll apologize right now for being negative over the last couple years, but you got to understand going through daily harassment, systematic oppression, all that stuff has taken its toll on me. Like, as far as emotional distress, I mean, look at my ass, dude. I got lines. I'm losing freaking hair. Like, I've been losing so much hair. Then it's gray on top of that, man. The emotional distress over like 5 years is absolutely ridiculous. Waking up with what's going to happen, going to bed saying, oh, did that happen? Ridiculous. But in a cruel, cruel world, I want you to remember to use your heart. Like, let that thing beat. Like, I feel hollow inside because I've been beat down by so many people for so long. But, like, humility is good. So never be afraid of humility. In moderation, mind you. Community shaming, it's a whole different story. I want you guys to remember, use your heart. Always pay it forward. Do what's best for others. I mean, like with my whole situation, right? I got slaughtered by the state of Iowa. They went on a whole smear campaign. Then the police got involved. They slaughtered me as well. They went on a whole fear campaign. Like, so we had a bunch of self-preservation going on, just tearing me, destroying me, using isolated sin, whatever they could. I mean, many of you watching this have probably been involved, whether it be the environmental engineering through Facebook or like other stuff. Like, I'm pretty keen and on to it all. Forgiven, not a problem. Don't ever do it again. Cost man his fucking entire life and family and shit, whatever. Details. But I want you to know that you always need to be a leader. Like, stand up, use your heart, do what's right. Something like this starts happening again, you need to step in and contact someone. Like, don't let it get to this point. Like, after 5 years, I am like, I want my heart to be like, boom, 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 boom. Like it used to be. It used to be like, boom, 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 boom. Now it's like it's down in my foot and shit. Like, I am drained. But I just wanted to leave you guys a positive message. It's kind of here and there. I guess I did drink 2 monsters a minute ago. Before that last video, I watched it and I was like, damn, I did chug 2 monsters before it. Lord forgive me. Caffeine's not a good reason for illegal surveillance, but whatever. Hey, anyways, I wanted this message to be about me apologizing for being negative on Facebook. Obviously, like, before all this happened, I was just happy-go-lucky, super love my kids, shit like that. But, like, they systematically oppressed me, systematically, like, harassed me, all that stuff. I had no voice. When you ain't got the state to go to, the police to go, okay, there's your beginning advocates, right? So you wait a couple years and you're like, okay, I can't take anymore. Let me go to the FBI. Omaha FBI 34 times over 2 years, and it's just saying, hey, will you get this to cease? Like, I need my quality of life and like love back. But then that got shut down, DOJ, whatever. Like, I get it. Nobody wants to address it. We all want to sweep it under the fucking rug. America, motherfucker. Roger, I get it. I wanted to personally trespass and continue to, but that's them. Anyways, what was I saying? See, I keep getting off on this. Ooh, that's a sensitive subject. Like, if I stuck around, I'd spend a whole life advocating for rights. I'd be one hell of a lawyer because Papa Bear be fired up. Anyways, don't ever allow yourself to be disrespected. Like I said, humility is good in moderation. Accountability is good in moderation. Don't ever allow anybody to beat you up with isolated sins from the past and abuse you. Like, that's abuse, brother. It's nothing more, nothing less. That's what it is. Don't let people say, oh, I can hurt you every day because of what you did years ago or what you did 15 years ago. Like, got it twisted, man. Always respect other people. Don't be judgmental. I mean, people change. Like, this is Like, I had people hold shit over my head from like 15, 16, 17 years ago now, 18, 19 in some cases. And it's like, or after they like did their trespasses, and like I isolated myself for like 2 years. I was down and out. And then I finally came out. They had a bunch of entrapment and stuff. And it's like, you caused this pain, right? Like, and now you're going to capitalize on it. Like, but you're going to ignore the initial trespasses. Like, so there's a bunch of stuff to it. Like, so for you strangers out there that never knew me and just like judge me off of like hearsay or old facts, like, you got to understand, people change. Just because you personally don't change, like, I used to be the type of person that, like, every morning I woke up, I knew I was a different person when I went to bed. Like, that day is going to be filled with growth, whether it be through work, trials, tribulations, pain, suffering, whatever. When I lay my head down on that freaking head, or triumph, there's good days too. When I lay my head down on that pillow, like, I know I'm a different person, right? So I did that year after year, year after year. Like, and then I got some people that flatline, failed to change ever, like saying, oh, 17, 18, 19 years ago. Like, motherfucker, who the fuck were you 17, 18, 19 years ago? Like, oh, the same person? My bad. See, so for a hard time, I was like, why can't they wrap their mind around this? That's what it is. Anyways, so I'm pretty much just explaining the emotional distress and apologizing for being negative on Facebook. Like, if you knew me before, you're always like, hey, how do you stay so positive and happy-go-lucky? Like, I'm one of the world's best motivators, like, when it comes down to it. But people suck the Y out of me. They suck the life out of me. Like, for a while, they were trying to get my downfall, like, get me to this point the first couple years, like, the suggestions and pushing and tearing down of life. Like, whoo, it's been horrible. Y'all don't even know. Like, my little bit of, like, complaining on Facebook, like, think about it periodically. Think about when it started. Years ago, right, when I was complaining about this, every day since, it's been relentless. Like, if it was torn up, people would be like, that motherfucker survived. Get me a shovel, let me pick my jaw up off the ground. Yeah, shit's be real. But, so I apologize for bringing that negativity in your life. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, you can accept my apology or not. Fuck you. That's life, baby. There's 7.8 billion people in this world. You don't like me? I might still like you. You say fuck me? Fuck you. And that's another thing. There's 7.8 billion people in this world. Don't judge anybody. And if you're around people that make you miserable and negative and like suck the life out of you, move on. I mean, 7.8 billion people in this world. So build your circle strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be like, oh, why don't you take your own advice? Well, dude, there ain't one person came in my life with good intentions and not been used in 5 years. You understand? That's exhausting in itself. That's where I get these lines, lost this hair, like, it's been nuts. I'm just looking forward to some good rest eventually. But I want to leave you on this note. Just stay positive. Do good things, man. Don't be judgmental ever. Like, if you know anything about me, like, I can have little hate and discontent there in my moments, right? Lately a lot, because they've been feeding it down. You don't feed a plant hate and expect it to bloom love. It's not what happens, right? But what they did do was take someone that was full of love and fed it hate to dim it down so they could say, this is why. And I'm sitting here like, I know what you're doing, but psychologically, like, it's taking its toll. So really, after 5 years, like, if you know anything about alienation or oppression or like abuse, that's the word, right? Let's not beat around that bush. We're not beating around that bitch. It's been abuse. It'll make a man miserable. Made me miserable. Tore away apart my family. And like, you know, I could take 8 hours, I could take 15 hours of abuse a day. If I go home to my children and say, fuck them, ba-boom, 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 fuck them, I'll go do it again tomorrow, because I'm going to feed these, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. But they took this, and this, and it kind of left you guys to deal with the aftermath. Now, I know a lot of you kind of faded, ignored, you know, what they call social extinction. I don't really care. I'm not into the games. You know, I'm a grown-ass man. I just feel that before I move on with life, I should explain that to you. And if you've taken part in it, You got your little judgmental fucking opinion. Fuck you. Love you. Fuck you. Love you. Get on with it, baby. 7.8 billion people. But if you are out there silently supporting, praying, I'm not sure prayer works. Like, I got a couple million unanswered, but we'll work on that when I talk to the big guy, right? Yeah, thank you for supporting me. Or thank you for keeping me in mind, right? I mean, let's not beat around the bush. I haven't had support in 5 fucking years. They systematically chopped every fucking support. Family, mentor, friend, all that works. Fucking, there's been no escaping. It's been a crazy. Like, I went from being this dude, the protector of the innocent and abused, to being this dude. Well, a good combination of this dude, actually. Because you're not going to take my shine. I'll go shine elsewhere. I don't really give a shit. Just remember to use your hearts, man. If something like this ever occurs again, don't fucking take part in it. Report it. Like, it ain't that hard, man. There's children suffering out there and shit like that. And, like, with the illegal actions and stuff, we can all turn a blind cheek and stuff like that. But know that my rights are your rights. 100%. Like, that's what I never get about people. I'm like, they do understand that they can now do this to these people, right? They can do this to their children, right? Like, they've formed an alliance and networked and got phone numbers, right? So they can do it again and again and again. That's why something must be done on my part. Absolutely. I don't want another man to go through the pain I've been through. I've lost family, life, friends. Lost everything, man. Clean slate. If you know anything about me, like, I don't mind a clean slate. Anyways, sorry for bringing some of that negative drama in your life, but that's what happens when the system fails you. Not to point the other finger, but if they did a little research, it's the TRUTH motherfucking truth. It's like past midnight. I'm tired and goofy with caffeine in me, if you can't tell. And I'm ready to just move on with life. Yeah. That's pretty much my piece to Facebook peeps. I understand why some of y'all did what you did, said what you said, and for the ones that support me, love you. But for all of you, remember to be non-judgmental, use your heart, do what's right, advocate for freaking American constitutional and civil rights. Don't ever let those be. Man, the minute someone kicks those out of anybody, you watch a little bit of that color in the flag fade. That's for real. But yo, have a blessed life, shine on. Anybody taking part in this, learn from the experience. Anybody understand psychology? That's why I've been miserable. The emotional distress factor is fucking through the roof, man. Yeah. Sorry for being negative. You stay positive. You do you. And that's it. Toodaloos.